Hey woodcutters, TopSaw here. Today's video is on a Masticator, what he brought by. This is what he's got going right here. I don't have a before photo on that, but I'll get some in this video. Thing just mulched it beautifully. Look at that, huh? There it is. I know he picked this up for next to nothing because it wasn't running. But this guy can fix anything. I like that. And then there's the Masticator. So we'll see how this thing goes. Cool piece of machinery. Saves a lot of burning.
This is a flail style Masticator. It's got a bunch of these, they call them hammers.
So what's on that tooth? It's just a carbide tip?
Yeah. Also, that seems to be one in pretty good shape. Around here, there's a couple that are broken off pretty good, like that one.
That's the only tooth.
Well, there was like three pieces.
Right.
This one still has the center.
Like 1,000 RPM? Or?
Probably right around, yeah. It makes wind when you turn it on. Supply and return for your motor. This is what they call a case drain. This comes out of the motor body. So they don't really put seals in it. It's the lubrication oil, and whatever bypasses through the bearing goes back to the tank. I was checking the temperature, got up to like 170 degrees fluid.
So this is just kind of a couple inches above the ground? What root is that? Is that all blackberry or manzanita?
Manzanita. So it's pretty well beat up. And then over here.
And then what's this? This is like dragging it or?
Just getting it closer to the ground. And it really
Takes that stump right off.
broke it off.
There's a pine stump right there. Another pine stump. Maybe 6-inch pine. 4-inch. Alright, kind of 10x to get a feel for how quickly this Masticator actually clears the land. I'm just picking up rocks, getting them out of the way, and picking up some bigger wood blocks that got spat out. Here he is right here. He just runs in the stump to see how well it would do on that stump. And it actually ground a pretty big piece into it. It probably grind the actual stump down as well. A lot of dust, and it shoots out the front, but besides that, really no problems at all with it. It's smooth. You know, it is nice terrain. It's not that steep. Manzanitas, small pines, so it's working well. New Holland LS190 with the FAE.
There's the tag.
Masticator right there. Just clearing so beautifully, making parks. If you're new to this channel, think about subscribing. This channel's TopSaw, all things wood, from tree work to woodwork. I teach high school wood shop and then do trees on the weekend. Kind of looking like this. And after a few passes, I don't know if you can hear me. Looks like this. Probably burn about 10 gallons of diesel, maybe a couple acres cleared. Right here, what's going on is I pruned up those oak trees, not removed them, but took all the low limbs up and just left all the brush down there. And then he just ran over all of the brush from the pruning and it just mulched it right there on site. I didn't have to haul it anywhere, didn't have to chip it, ground it up, pretty small little chips. And then with the excavate, I'm on the mini excavator here. I just grabbed that brush and pulled it out so there was enough for him to work over it. And then this is the actual pile of old logs. They were pretty rotten. But they were probably like 10-inch diameter logs that were rotten. And he just ran right over them and just ground them all the way up. No problem at all. Pretty impressive. You know, without cutters with those hammers, it seems hard to believe that it would grind it that small, but it just beats them up. Working into the evening, sun setting, beautiful sunset. And still a little bit more clearing on the smaller manzanitas here. And you kind of see what it looks like, how clear it looks at the end of it. You know, wherever the building site's going to go, I don't want any compaction issues. So that's scraped really clean. This is a set of logs that were all stacked that he ground up. You can see how small the wood chips are out of it. And you could see right here kind of the diameter of the log. That might be more like 12 or 14 inch. So they're pretty big logs that he ran right over, but they were pretty rotten. All right, well, this is TopSaw. If you like the video, hit like, and please comment below, especially if you have experience with the Masticator. I'd like to hear what you have to say. Thank you for watching.